Y'all all right? Riley, you done changed seat. Your baby back. You sitting over there? That's that new seat now. That's the new seat. He don't know. He just over there. Happy birthday, Jesse from Mexico. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Just how old are you now? 55? 56? That's a Barack. A lot of folks don't make it to see that age. Isn't that right? Enjoy yourself. You don't know if 57 come back around. Time be going now. How many people done made 57? How about that? 57. Grandpa? Yeah. 50. You what, 59 or 60? 60. Well, that's all right. A lot of folks won't see that age. Ain't that right, Uncle Ted? Won't be men though. Ain't that right? Then got a couple of 70s, some 60s. I didn't know you made 60 already. Oh, 59. Why you pointing at him? Appreciate that, Jaheed. That man throwed you right out there with him. Why you just go down by yourself? He said, Malcolm, y'all old together. Did y'all know each other in Atlanta? In high school? I said in Atlanta. What you thought I was talking about? Y'all didn't see each other in school? Y'all went out that day when Ava got killed? Douglas, cause he trying to kill his brother. Don't worry about it. Y'all ain't got to let this good stuff, though. Someone else enjoy it now. What team clap first? Just stop it. I know. What team clap first? What team was it, Asa? They said 7. They talk like 7. Can we trust these people? Who? Who can we trust? 2? Wow. 4? Who's on 4? Oh, Kerry right here. They might get all the answers. Isn't that right? Kerry down. Dog, that man kicks you down. Dog. Who else down? Y'all know, listen, this new variant going around. That boy hit you quick, too. You'll get a slight little sniffle. Then you had to go to the bathroom a lot. I ain't talking about number 1, number 2. Yeah, you just about got it. Got a little back pain. You ain't got no back pain. You got that COVID. I snuck up on me. I came out that bathroom. I said, I had to go back and use it again. I came back out there. I said, hold on for a minute now. I said, not no 3 times. Yes, it is. I'm at that 3rd time. Well, they said 3rd time a charm. I got 2 more charms right behind it. And that's what I knew, but that was it. That thing will creep up on you quick. So y'all hear anybody got that diarrhea, you be back and forth. Talking about, hey, diarrhea, I just keep going to the bathroom. You got COVID. I'm just telling you, the way it sneak up, this stuff sneaking up on you so easy. Before you know it, a little sniffle, you be just sitting there thinking ain't nothing. You got something. Y'all come on the property now. Hey, now I know that you can't diagnose yourself. Because it's so mild, and it's just going to be up top. So I had the first time, it was congestion. So second time, it was a little nasally, but it was like very infrequent. No coughing, very rare. Every blue moon would cough. It was none. Wasn't no sneezing. Wasn't none of that stuff. That stuff would creep up on you. Oh, you got COVID. I took that home test too. That home test said, boy, ain't nothing wrong with you. I said, I'm good. Ain't no COVID. She said, just go down there and get checked tomorrow. I said, I can go, but I ain't got COVID. I went out there and said, you got COVID. Don't believe it. So if y'all see it, you run up on it. Don't play around with it. Go on and get checked. Go on and get it. It just better be safe than sorry. Before you wind up taking everybody out. Talking about, see, some of y'all wait till y'all, like, even carrying them. Folk know they was sick for them. That stuff, I know these niggas around here. I know these folk right here. These folk know they sick for them. I started feeling a little something. I said, I got that morning, I said, whoa, my head hurt me. I said, I'm so tired. I said, I'm going to lay across. I said, I'm going to be late. I'm going to lay across the bed for a few minutes. Man, that bed said, I tried to get that bed, grab me by my sister, where you going? I said, I got to go to work. He said, no, you don't. I said, yes, I do. So I'm telling you, brother, stay here and lay with me. I said, I ain't got a little while, but I said, I ain't going to be here all day. I lived around here for 5 days. Don't play with it. I'm telling y'all, serious, y'all. Got to come up, head aching, back ache, that body ache. Don't be pulling around talking, man, I think I sprained. You ain't sprained that nigga. You don't do enough to sprain that. Go on right down there and get that COVID test. It is. I know nobody want to do it. Everybody hate it. It's just better to be safe than sorry. And so a lot you can have it. Like now people looking for coughing and sneezing. You mess around, you won't have none of that. But you will go down. So you had it before, the second time a little easier. How many of y'all done had it once? Oh, that's everybody in here pretty much except for 2 members. How many of y'all had it twice? I had it twice now. Goodness. I got that thing the second time. I said, man, it's like a bad VD experience. I'm like, you supposed to get it again. It's like you supposed to get it one time and that be it. Ain't like VD, they be like, have you had it before? You be like, yeah. Y'all all right? I didn't say I had VD. These people here, they want to hearing that right. Did preacher say he had VD? No, preacher didn't say that. I said like it, you done got burnt one time with it. You got to go back down there again. So how many had it twice? So the second time it was a little milder, wasn't it? It wasn't the same. Probably for you, Rasheed, you was out about a month, about 2-3 months. Your head been over with. You just on what they call that one of them sabbaticals. I was on a sabbatical. It's like, hold on for a minute. Y'all done had it. Like you was on a sabbatical. How long you had it? Now, some of these folks out for a long time. I saw the video. Y'all saw the video I sent y'all? People that watch on Twitter, I put on there from Kasha sent that one about the home test. They never said what you had on the top about get rid of the home test. It was actually telling you about the difference between the rapid and the PCR test. Remember, a lot of y'all kept retesting on the PCR. You were coming up still positive. You possibly wasn't positive. It was just still finding little small traces. And that's how, because a lot of y'all kept taking tests over and over. Typically, which kind of threw, because typically with the COVID, it actually gets out of your system in 10 days. Originally, they was telling people after 10 days, just go, don't come. If you look, they tell you now 5 days. See, I didn't have it 7. I had it, 5 days or so and clear. So it doesn't take as long as what people saying, but my PCR came back. This one is kind of in and out quick. So the PCR don't find it as much, but some of y'all kept retesting. You kept coming up like they still detected it. You actually weren't contagious. It's just that the test was picking up every little small particle where it's been. So it made it look like you hadn't gotten over it yet. The problem they got now, CDC, they're telling these bastards to hit the street in 5 days. That lady told me, she said, 5 days, you just going back out. I said, what? I said, man, ain't going nowhere on 5 days. I'm going to take a test. That's for me. Nobody just come lay their hands on you talking about 5 days. Who you think you're, a Jesus plus 2? Like you don't resurrect? Hold on, stop. Don't worry about it. What's your group number? Put 1 point out there for group 4 to start off. Group 4 got 1 point. So erase them other point. Them don't even count. Yeah, group 4. Don't get mad at her because she's trying to get her praise on. Y'all want to talk, I don't ever want to laugh about Jesus because he might come back. He might be the reason for the season. Now, there's some of them here still scared. What you did? I skint the signs and did what to it? He got like a hat now. Who did that? Went to the barbershop. God damn man. And you let him skin him up like that? Oh, you want to know that, right? Well, these jokers be moved. You want to try something different. You ain't tell him to do that. He must try to get your head up. He probably want to see what that hell had. Yeah, these folk be trying all kind of stuff. These young people, y'all had to go. These folk get when them folk get them clip and go like that, they going against that grain. Yeah, you finna get something like a fade. But we'll work on that, help them out a little bit. Try to get everybody a season and everybody. But young people, everybody all right? Doing all right? Joseph, how you feeling? You feeling honest? You sick. Anytime, man, Joseph, no, he ain't honest. Joseph, when the last time you were honest that you remember? Think about your own. When the last time you feel like you were honest? Tuesday? About 2 weeks ago? I believe that. He right. That man, see, he know he was honest. That man said about 2 weeks ago. Kids say the darnest thing. Don't forget to tell your son who messed up that meat, Ryan. Your kids got questions. I want to try to get in. Ernie, how that white boy shirt doing? It's somewhere a little white boy walking around with a white beat on, want to know why his shirt at. He don't know Ernie done stole it. So when he put that shirt on, Rashida, what was you thinking? On my way to heaven anyhow. When you wear a shirt like you got, you ain't worried about nothing. The devil can't do you no harm. That shirt you put on right there. Because you don't think, why would the devil mess with you got a shirt on look like that? The devil look at you, he laughing. He like, nah, I ain't mess with that shirt. That white boy shirt. Y'all didn't know the devil don't mess with white boy shirt. Hello? Y'all think the nigga. No. What group that is? Subtract the point from group 3. I ain't really get it out. Put a -1 up there, -1 for group 3. You gotta let me get it all the way. It was a little more funny on there, but you ain't let me finish. If I don't get it all the way out, it like you kind of let me kind of head comes. But anybody else went, I know just a little bit, but ain't nobody never went and that thing got hung. And you need to come on out. Nobody ain't got hung before. That's all I'm saying. See that honesty, Ben Patterson. What's your team? Team 5. We're gonna get them a half a point for getting hung. So get them a team 5 half a point for getting hung. Anybody want to fight that? Fight that hung. You know right? Everybody else all right? How my sweetie? My sweet little jailbird. Not you, Moot. How y'all criminals been doing back down? Dude. Know the police looking for them. How my sweet little girl? How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? So good to see y'all. Y'all the honest ones of the group. And you, Moot. Not them jailbirds. All right, we're going to try to get ready to move on. How many of y'all feel like y'all finna answer some questions? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Also, I appreciate my cards. I love them. Makai and them gave me a card. Him and Ace, I appreciate that too. He's talking about how much he learning and everything. I appreciate that. That's one of our young people to get this thing together, catch on to it, live by it. This thing will keep it. Y'all got it? All right, we're going to get ready to let him sound it. Well, let Malcolm sound the Kato Sarah. We got Big Lee still down. He'll be back. They can't keep him down long. Appreciate that earlier too, the wife for busting in while I was on the phone, just open that door and bust on in like that. I appreciate that. No, you fine. I said, that's that rude nigga. I said, I heard that door say, boom, come out the hinge. I said, he stuck that mail in my face. He said, here go your mail and pop me on the nose. Bop, bop, and what? She doesn't know that her husband. She know her husband, ain't it? She said you used the bathroom, she had to put a chair up on the door. That man just walked in there, boom! I need to get some tissue. You can't do no with a rude nigga like that, ain't that right? All right, we're going to get ready to sign the Kato Sarah, move forward. All right. All right. All those that are able, Most High, Kudash Abba, separated Father. I do again, which is thanks for all you've done and rendered unto us for this opportunity, chance to have a right to the Atz of Kai, which is the tree of life. Ask you to barak us with your pani, which is your face. Let your pani be our encampment and our protection. No other help we know, no other Yasha, no other deliverer or savior. We seek you and you alone through Yahushua HaMashiach, for we Yakra by Yeshim. Barak us and lamed us, and grant us your Ruach HaKadosh to seal us unto the human redemption. Again, knowing without you we can do nothing. Be a barak and be a healer to those that are sick and afflicted, that seek you with all, those that could not be here because of pressing issues that would not allow. We commit them to your trust. Barak are those that seek you with their whole lob and for understanding. Ask you to search us and see if there be any Rasha Darak, which are any evil ways. Cast it from us and lead us in the Arak everlasting, according to the Berith Shabbat and to the Abbath. Let the debar of our paw, which are the words of our mouth, let the meditation of our lives, which is of our hearts, be acceptable in your own. And as we prepare to move further, we palau, in which we ask that you take full control, that you get the tahalim, the praise, the kabod, the glory, and the kabod, the honor, in the Shem, which is the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. Let us all say, Amen. All right, here we be. All right. That ain't gonna work. All right, this is Romans 15:4. And it reads as such.
For whatever nikatah before,
Here it is. Whatever was
katah written before.
Don't worry about it. We'll just let Austin just do it. I just want to just let him. Are y'all, King, y'all here? So we recite for reasoning. So we can for memorization at the same time after memorization, we'll make sure we get comprehension. Y'all got it? Somebody made a statement. The statement before, we got a hand up already. That's tight. Ryan got an answer. Does anybody want to challenge Ryan and Team 2 for the answer? Write your answer down. Y'all heard that? Somebody made him a statement. So Ryan has put his hand up to answer the statement. Will there be any challenges? Team 2, they're going to submit there. There's no challenge for Team 2 to challenge them. That's Team 2, correct? Are there any challenges? You challenging? Why not? You had your hand up. You going to ask me something? Oh, okay. Any challenges for Team 2? All right, Team 2 finna get an answer. You don't get your answer now? Ain't no challenges. Y'all ready? All right, go ahead. My knowledge in the mystery, and that will be in Ephesians chapter 3, verse 3. Yeah, that'd be the wrong answer. They'll lose a point on that one already. And nobody even challenged it. How y'all didn't challenge something that nobody even heard a question? Hold on, let me ask y'all a question. I'm trying to find out where's the drink and the drugs at. I never even made a statement. How did y'all say him what they said? I said, any challenges? Did I not ask y'all, were there any challenges? I said, this is going to be good if you're going to get this one. No, but what I would have told you to go, what I was actually thinking about was Shaul. What you thinking? You don't lose no point. You were thinking something? What you thinking? He talked about how he had something committed against. He knew he was not ashamed, for he knew in what he had believed. And he was persuaded that he was able to keep that which he committed against that union. See, a lot of time what people do, people are ashamed. Like sometimes what y'all have people do, they'll say, I knew that, I didn't want to say that because they were ashamed. Y'all got it? That's why you got to be assured of what it is you know, who he told to do that. As far as I can go. And I know I gave a question then. That's tight. Who heard what I just said? So I can't give you too much. I can't give too much. So all I need is a name. I'm gonna need y'all to submit them answers, write them answers down. Who heard what I said? All right, who didn't hear what I said? Then you won't be able to answer, we all. Now you give it y'all a group. Are y'all challenging any of these people? Y'all trying to watch them. Y'all gonna see who it is. Y'all missed one. What was y'all doing? If you heard no, go ahead. What happened? You were gonna challenge, you did. There was no question, because you know what, Ryan, had you got that, I was just going to hand it back out. Because I'm like, I didn't get it out yet. But you know what, he read it though. But it's a good answer, but just not the one we were talking about on that. Because, and this is what we look at. We recite to remember, but at the same time, we want to make sure we comprehend and understand why. Don't just do something. People say, we always use Roma. Yeah, we do, but for me, it's a system. Y'all got it? I always want to remind myself of what my base is. That keeps me, I don't have to worry about getting off. Y'all got it? In order to keep them from getting off, he told them something. Are we going to make that a question? You said no. That's why we didn't ask you. We're talking to the whole entire everybody. So in order to keep them from getting off, they were told 2 principles they were supposed to do. Y'all want to take that question? Hold on. Yes, sir. What for points? Oh, y'all don't want no points for this, or y'all just want to answer it?
I like points.
Huh? You like to just get an answer without the points? You found it? Without the point. They look, I'm with y'all. I'm not. They look at you, your team look at you like, is he drinking drugs? What do you mean, no points? We need points. We're going to have end the challenger for that. That's 2 of them. What was the question before that? Well, oh, yeah. That was it. That was it. I can't give it so much because y'all are getting into it. Okay, and that's kind of based off of the statement when he told us about how he was not ashamed, for he knowing whom he had among, and he was persuaded that he was able to keep that which was committed against that union. That's what y'all supposed to be doing. See, this is the difference. It's kind of like some people reject loans on 2 reasons. I ain't talking about the people applying, not the people that's extending the credit, but the people trying to get the credit. Sometimes people approve, but the payment is too high. Or they'll want you to commit somebody else to it as well or put up some collateral. So people say, you know what, forget it. Because you know, they look at, I don't want to lose. I don't want to wind up having to lose because they don't really believe in themselves to do it. So what they do is just say, man, I'm not going to do that, but you need it, but I'm just not willing to put myself out because I already know I'm not going to complete it. Y'all got it? Or I'm not willing to put that much up into it or invest in it. Y'all got it? This is y'all salvation. Yeah, sure. That means you got to put everything in it. That's what Shaul tell me. He said, I'm persuaded. I know what I'm on. And I'm persuaded. With the persuade means to be influenced. Okay, I'm influenced. That he's able to keep that which I've committed against that union. I'm committing my nefesh in this whole endeavor. That's why I'm here, okay? So endeavor, by definition, means an attempt. That's all an endeavor is, an attempt. And I need y'all to tell me where y'all finding the book without looking in the book. I need to know where it is in the book without looking in the book or the note or the phone to look it up. How many of y'all heard that answer? So that'd be 3 y'all got to get now. How about that? Y'all already got 3 already. Y'all got it? Goodness. How many of y'all heard that? Y'all heard 1, 2, and 3? Y'all heard 3. You got a question or you heard it? No, you said how many y'all heard? All right, so how many of y'all submitting answers? They got 3 questions. Y'all got it? That's 3 y'all got to get correct. Or is it 4? I'm sorry, 4, right? No. Oh, team 4, I'm sorry. That's 4 now. Oh, 4. They already got number 1 though wrong though. Good, I appreciate that, Ryan. His son said he'd have just told who burnt that meat up. That's right. He gonna be back. And then y'all got the other one. Surety. Then y'all got the other one. I told y'all 2 things. 2 things he gave them. To keep them from getting off. Yes, sir. I mean, it could be, I think, one to answer it. There's one that'll answer it, or it can be answered. I mean, you ain't got to use, if you use chapter and verse and answer both, then you might have it just as the individual answers. They could be individually found, or they might be composite together. Did that throw anybody off when I made that statement? Good. I tried my best. Now, so try that. That's 4 of them. So y'all got it? All right, so listen, for whatever was Nikatab written before was Nikatab to limit us. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be limited. So that through
endurance,
which was without giving away. All right. And through of the writings
might have tikva.
Might have tikva, might have a cord. Okay? We got that? Now we're going to look at something. Hold on for a minute. No, I can't do that one. That's going to be a bet. That's going to be something right there. Can't do that one, is it? Whew, let's see something. Let's try something. Marshall Lee. 30-1. Are we ready for any of my answers? Did we get answers for the second question? The first one, the reason why I'm counting out that because Ryan already answered that first one. So the second answer, the second one we got. What are you doing? What you doing? No, not you. I'm talking. What? That's it. What put that in? No, I'm sitting here looking at man. That man looking at me trying to show me a phone while he flipping his book back. That's a good little Mexican trick. No, that's that man. They're Mexican. Now he over there. Yes, ma'am. Yes. What was two? The chain question. The shame. Yeah. Well, I was basing off of he was saying he was not ashamed for he knowing what he had among, and he was persuaded that he was able to keep that against that against that day. And he told somebody else of a surety. Or assured. How about that? Assured. Okay? Statement was made. I thought I seen my mama cheat before him. Was you cheating or you looking at something? Oh, you just looking what we got now. I'm just checking. What team you on? Huh? 5. Okay, gotta watch them. Keep our eyes. Did 5 got any point? Oh, they got that half a point for that hung. All right, so y'all ready? So now which question we got first? Y'all heard that? Assured. Based off of what we were saying. Based off of what I was telling him not being ashamed, for he knew, he was persuaded. We talk about persuaded. What is it? Influence. That's right. Influence. Okay. So you made a statement about somebody else assured. Okay. Are we gonna answer that one? I gave y'all enough. This is like baby stuff now, right? This is like super baby, isn't it?
For challenging purposes, can we know who answered?
That's what we need to know exactly. Who's answering for challenging purposes? I got my sweet little jailbird, not you, Mo. Need to get them sweet little jail. Sweet little. What y'all got? Who going? These folks that ain't answer. I'm finna challenge. Who are that? Somebody forget some point. Who's gonna answer? Y'all know who y'all remind me of when Daoud had to fight Goliath? Boy, he done seen y'all joking. He like, where y'all jokers at? I gotta go keep some sheep or something. Are you serious? So we don't have no answers. Nobody else applying. Oh, who we have? For the assured question, we have teams 4. Let's see team 4 hand. Oh, they feeling good with Kerry around here. Y'all can't get it wrong. Who else? Assured. And we got team 4 and team 1, correct? Y'all saw team 1? The boy, team 1 back there, team 4. Kerry around him. They could very well get it right. What y'all thinking? Team 3. So what they want to do, we got team 1 and team 4 is answering. AB4 want to know, can they challenge team 3? I guess at that point he feel like he got us a good chance. They not answering. They not. What about the sweet little jailbird? What y'all think about the challenge? What y'all got? What y'all thinking? Make sure y'all all talking it over. Y'all know what y'all got? What's on? So we got team 2, team 6. I heard just popped up on the radar. No, team 6 gonna lose 4 points on this one for waiting till the last minute. I know Hayward got something to do with that. On that internet trying to steal answer. That man on DuckDuckGo, help me, please. So yeah, all right. So who we got? Team 6, team 2, team 4, and team 1 are answering. Y'all got it? Got the Kingdom sound system, team 2, and team 4, Kerry team, and that's it. So we need them answers. Y'all time for the bill. Yes, sir. We got a challenge on Team 6. Y'all in agreement with that? Let me see the hand. Agreement on challenge Team 6. You just wait. They might get it right. They're not gonna get it right. They gonna get it right. Team 6. Who is Team 6D? Kingdom. The kingdom gonna come up right. You know what to do. There's a lot to put out. Who else is challenging? Anybody else? Yes, sir. They on your team. But they don't look like they know what they're doing. Huh? They want to challenge. I thought he was going to challenge his own team. That challenge get it going, man. It'd be like whoever want to come up. Yes, man. Oh, sweet little Jerry, but who y'all want to challenge? I'm trying to figure what's he looking in the book for? They weren't supposed to use no book. Yeah, I'm trying to figure why is he in the book? No, it doesn't. No, I said you can get an answer book chapter and then you get both answer. I didn't tell you. Oh my goodness. Team 1 back looking terrible back there. Jahid, that's the second time they done caught you back there stealing, Bishop. I know it's the bishop who causing the problem back there. Your name finna be Bishop Confusion. Is you part Asian? Confusion and confusion. Them joker wide open. Them joker got like 9 chapters open. And now y'all like that? Hold on. What's up? What y'all working on? Some free points around here? What y'all joker working on commission? They was like, oh yeah, good. I thought y'all were happy like I exposed them or something. Whatever, joking. Yes, ma'am.
Say yes, you turn in the answer and you want to retract it. Can you do it once it turned in?
If you turn in an answer, she want to know can you contract it? Only if you're pregnant. What team you in, Princeton? Team 1. I ain't no point for that stuff, man. Team 1 be ready to cheese. No. Yes, ma'am. No. Are going to challenge Team 6. Team 7 is challenging Team 6. So that's on that first one. The second question, y'all got that assured. Second one was, we already did one with him, so I'm really going on. Well, I'm saying first now because I'm talking about what's left to answer. So the next one was what? Oh yeah, what did he give them to keep them from getting off? Okay? Y'all got it? All right. And what's the last one? Y'all remember the last one? What was the last one? Oh yeah, Endeavor. I asked you what was Endeavor at. But that y'all cheating looking in the book. Did y'all look that one up in the book? I don't know, boss, I know you honest, boss. It ain't, boss, let me say that. Let me ask you a question. Did Yahushua accuse everybody dipping their hand in there with him at the same time? It was other folks not eating though. They were asking though, was it I? He's like, the same one sitting back there with that shirt buttoned all up to his Adam apple. That's the one betrayed, man. Something to keep them from getting off. I didn't say that. Yeah. I said Christmas. Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah. You. Don't right here. I wouldn't. So, y'all ready? So, anybody challenging them on the next one? 2 things. You might get one of them. He used to keep them. I call them 2 principal things. Yeah, they're 2 principal things. Yes. AB4 want to know who answered the next question. Who's answering the next? Who's answering this? Who answering the next question? All right, we need y'all hand. Hold on. Who on? Yeah. Team 6 is the only one answering. What y'all do? All right. What about y'all? Team 6 is the only one answering the next question. Y'all not challenging? Team 6 is answering the next question. Are there any challenges for this? So I got to get the moving. Challenges? Challenging. I need y'all numbers. Your number. Team 3 and Team 4 are challenging Team 6. And Team 6 is challenging themselves. Hold on. They made it challenge. How you going to challenge yourself? They made that way either way it go. Yeah. And we got the sweet little jailbirds. They're challenging Team 6 on that next answer. Third question. Let's get this straight so I can move. Third question, endeavor. All right? Or endeavoring. ING. All right? Y'all got it? Yes, sir.
When you say what did he give them to keep them from getting off, who's he? Shaul?
Shaul gave it to him? No, we're talking about y'all. Mr. Yahuwah. All right, Mr. Yahuwah. All right, y'all got it. So y'all got the answer. Y'all got those questions. All right, let's move from the first one so I can go ahead and go. Y'all ready? We got all our challenges in and we got our answers in. Y'all got it? All right, we rolling. The first one, yes, ma'am. Who's answering? Yes. Assured 1, 4, 6, and 2 are answering. Team 6, keep them. What did he use to keep them from getting off? They saying out the way. Go ahead. Oh, team 1 and Team 6 is answering it. Endeavoring. Team 1 is the only one answering that one. Okay. There's any challenges on them? All right, y'all ready? All right, the first one. Let's see what their answer is. Hold on, how Jahi get out? Where today?
Quit.
That man said Dave quit. There you go. There you go, the dirty bishop, y'all. Let's go. Don't try to use your little military college either.
All right, so we got Team 4, question number 2. They got 2 Timothy 3:14.
Okay.
Group 6, 2 Galatians. All right. Team 2, Bears. That's good, okay.
Where's Team 2?
Team 2, Bears Sheet 15, 13 through 14.
Bereshit 15, 13 through 14?
Yes, sir. Chapter 15, verses 13 through 14.
The question was assured. Oh, know of a surety that thou are going to be, okay, okay. Anybody heard how I asked the question? Yes, sir. Who heard how I asked the question? How did I ask the question? So what? To somebody else, something somebody said to someone else? No, that is not what I said. That's not. Y'all listen, pay attention. I clearly told y'all that Shaul said that he was not ashamed because he knew what he committed against that yum, that he was able to keep that which he committed against that yum. He persuaded. I said, what is persuaded? It means to be influenced, correct? So when we talked about assured, if y'all remember, I said based off of what we're talking about. Y'all don't remember that? Do we need to play the tape back? You remember me saying that? I said based off of him saying it, I quoted, I said, and I also mentioned him. So I said, I know they got it now. I said, this is too baby. Y'all hear that? I said, he also said about it being assured. I said, well, I already know they're going to put this Barnabas. But what they went to that know of a surety that he was going to, but his people was going to be in captivity. Yeah, that's when they had, when he saw the Zabak, the sacrifice. And it smoke, you saying, yep. No, you tell me. He done what? He Bible searching. But yeah. But see, on that, y'all, what y'all got to listen to is how we're connecting. Y'all got it? Because we're looking at him, remember, based off what we started with, dealing with him being assured. I talked about you guys being persuaded. Reading when you're listening, and see what this do, it'll help y'all get your listening skills on. Because y'all don't really be kind of listening like y'all think y'all do. Because I try to keep y'all in contrast with what you're doing. Okay? We start off with whatever was written before was written for our learning, remember? That's how we got into the conversation. I went on to tell y'all why I need y'all guys not just to recite. As you start reciting, then we need to get what? Comprehension. I brought in Shaul, based off Shaul talking about him being persuaded and him not being ashamed. I talked about you guys being ashamed. I talked what is persuaded. You guys agreed with me on the definition more than one time. Then I even told you about assured. I said assurity first. I said assured. I came back clear up assured, did I not? Okay. Are we awake, people? So y'all know what? It's going to hurt y'all really bad if y'all don't get your listening skills up. You know, I used to be scared to get stuff wrong a lot of times. You know what I realized? Because you didn't listen the way you thought you did. This is what happened with our people, okay? When they come down to salvation, what's going to hurt us is how we shama. It was that key to pay attention, and he put it to where the severity on them not paying attention was moot. Y'all know we got the same consequences. If you get it wrong, you're going to moot. We're not talking about the moot, everybody going to take on the moot. There's a second moot, okay? That one don't have no, you can't coom from that one. The first one we can coom, the second one you can't. Y'all got it? He said on the second side, he said it don't have no power. You can't coom from it. So this is one we can't escape. So it's important for us to make sure we comprehend. Now in the King James perversion, it talked about therefore we ought to give the more, and earnest by definition is the most serious state of mind. Most serious state of mind to the what? Because less we do what? Why are you trying to quote in the word at any time, which is any time let them slip. So see, this is what we got to consider. That was so they were paying attention with earnest intent, most serious state of mind to make sure they didn't forget. We're trying to make sure that we're paying attention so we understand. Y'all got what I'm saying? I don't want y'all just the word chase. I want y'all to make sure y'all kind of understand and stay in contrast with what you're talking about. You know, I'll tell you what happened with teachers. First grade. Y'all remember first grade? Yeah, some of y'all still in there. All right, so first grade, they gave them big giant tablet. You will not come to school with no 12th grade paper. You're going to have a tablet. Y'all remember that little tablet? Them done line with this big with that middle line. Yeah. And man, you get outside that line, you done drew the letter. Wrong. You gotta figure out how is it wrong. They say you left outside the line. When you color, it was about you staying inside your boundaries. The other they were trying to teach you, but you start to leave outside, trying to teach you boundaries. Trying to teach you to make sure that you get things to a full potential. Y'all gotta say, because some people that start right there, right, itty bitty. You didn't get that from elementary. That's your own stuff. Because them tablet lines be that long. They want that letter come all the way up there. They don't cut it wrong. Because they're trying to teach you how to fully develop how you do. If you get your own creativity later, that's not how you started. Got it? And that's what happened with us a lot of times. People start to create their own way. And they lose the principle. You bring them back the principle thing, you lose them every time. Thing that you'd be big on us teachers in elementary school, listening skill. That's all I heard, your listening skill. How many of y'all you hear that over and over? Listening. You trying to figure. I thought I was looking around and trying to find where's the listening skill thing at. And they're talking about us paying attention. They get you to do something. Say, are you paying attention? Well, that's the same thing Yahuwah do. Yahuwah is doing with us. How it shows up with us in our behavior. When we're giving orders to do something, the way we carry it out show whether or not we got proper listening skills. And do we have comprehension? Just like with the Kohan, when he went in to minister to do the service, to do the work, the sharp. That's how he doing the service. It was important for his listening skills to be sharp. Y'all got it? It's at the point of who? His life and the life of the Y'all got it? All you guys are really having to consider is yourself right now. It's important to make sure when y'all answering, y'all listening, that you find out, are we leaving outside of the scope of what we're doing? It's like sometime in court, people go to court, people start talking about stuff, they cut out wire. It's outside the scope. I give you, somebody asked me for a warrant to go and search Boston House, or says Jesse House for illegal Mexican. They go in here, they find, I just use some. They go in here and they done found some cocaine on the dresser. And they want to try to include that in with the man, because Mexican known to just we're not gonna do. It's outside the scope. Your warrant has to outline everything that you're doing. That's the only thing gonna be signed off on if it's inside of the scope. You got what I'm saying, or the search. So when we're doing things, I try to outline things so you guys don't have to go so far with just looking all over the place and endeavoring. I kind of put you out there, but shouldn't be hard for you. But I want y'all to kind of always make sure you listen and make sure you're questioning. Make sure you stand inside your scope, because otherwise you could be word chasing. Our whole goal is when we're introducing things and we're putting things up, because we're trying to build a pattern for how to do things. Y'all got it? That's our goal, making sure we build a pattern on how to do things. Again, if we don't reach the relationship that the people had before, then everything we're doing is in vain. These people had an honesty. They actually did have an honesty about what they were doing. And that's the same thing we want to do. When it came down to the benim of Jacob, the first thing he told Joseph when they came, he said, we be honest men. They knew how important it was to have integrity. When they went in their bags and found that the money was still there, what they said? F that. Hey, God bless, God take it away. Blessed be the name of God. No, listen, man, listen, our honest intent was to pay for this. And when we got back, we found it in our bags. And we came back to return it. Because I know we be honest men. We're not just honest. When we're doing business, it's things we have to make sure we're doing. A lot of times what people do with the way is, a lot of our law gives us more or less some parameters that we could do. Our law is clear, Torah, direction, instruction, how it comes down in defense. We're not supposed to do what? Commit kata, defense. Why would you be defending something? Defending yourselves or whatever. Well, not to kill. All right, let's stop. So I guess it's taking a long time to get this. Don't kill. That's your Torah. Does that really mean we can't kill anyone? That was about us. Y'all got it? But then I also come and tell her how even when they come being honest, we put a wall honest before those that are without. See, a lot of times you don't be careful, and the way it's so tedious, people will try to use this way to verify, justify them scamming and flim-flamming people, getting over on people, because after all, they ain't one of us. That's not our teaching. We be honest men. Y'all got it? And what'll happen, religion becomes dangerous because people will start to filter in their own way a lot of times, and before you know it, it'll look like your own when you really all the way off. That's what we don't want to do. Run this race, put this time in, and later on we'll be off. So I say that to say I want to sharpen our listening skill. That's for all of us, even for me. It's important for us to be sharp to make sure that we're listening with the intent to do. It's not just to get points. We're trying to gain points and status with Mr. Yahuwah. Y'all got it? So we're going to put in the effort to make sure we get it right. Y'all got it? So when I tell y'all something, y'all want to listen, make sure y'all stand with inside. Now, they did find the word, but that's not going to be where we're going to use it at. Okay? See, on that one, he told him to know of a surety that his people were going to be in captivity. I mean, honestly, just telling you based off of that, I don't know how you're going to honestly know that of a surety because I don't have no proof of it. Now, when it came down to Shaul talking about of a surety, no surety who confirmed it for him. That's without a doubt. And what was his confirmation? What was his confirmation? Good answers. Good answers. What was his confirmation? The scripture. What was his confirmation? He said the scripture. Tell me why you said the scripture, Dwight. Because it's given for doctrine, reproof, instruction, and sadiq, so that the Tommy, why y'all just sitting here listening? This is going to be the wrong answer. Let's pick up what he would have told him. So this is going to be second Beth Barnabas, they call 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 10. Let's see what he told him, all right? Nah, bro. So 3 and 10, that'd be 11. Let's see. All right. Listen.
But thou hast fully known my doctrine,
Hold on. What scripture?
fully known my doctrine.
What you say? What, Katab?
But thou hast fully known my doctrine.
All right. Then next doctrine. Next
Manner
scripture.
of Kai,
Man of who?
of Kai,
The way I write.
of Kai,
What else?
purpose,
What else?
amunah,
I'm a now. Uh-huh.
long suffering,
Long suffering. Is this scripture? Is this scripture he's telling me no? So I have no answers? Nobody know what it is? Yes. It's not scripture. See, this is what I want y'all to get. See, what y'all start reciting, y'all give me generic answers like that. I want to help y'all out on this. So everything we got is just in a writing, because they don't help me. He told Abraham to know for sure. What's my confirmation? They hadn't gone yet. The people hadn't even listen. These people hadn't even sent it out from his loins. But here he's going to tell this man about know of surety, know of the read what he know of who he's been assured of these things based off of what my manner of life, my teachings, my purpose, all the afflictions that came to me. All these things were supposed to be verification for you. You got what I'm saying? When we talked about teaching, don't get yourself just locked in just writings. If we take the writing for what they actually say and we start to actually allow them to demonstrate, which means operate in our vessel, then you're not going to see writings per se literal. I mean, not the writing you saw. You're going to see the behavior that's contrast from the writings. This is his foundation, what he's looking at. You know what my purpose is. Got it? My manner of life. This is what he's telling him. This is not nothing written. This is things you seen actually happen. My attributes from the writings. That's what we got to get to. First, get the understanding, get the comprehension, get the memorization of the writings. Then we got to start to be able to demonstrate. Y'all got what I'm saying? Demonstration is it for us. Y'all got it? Demonstration. That's what we're trying to get. Yahushua came. You think he walking out? Yes, you got who 53 and 1. I said, no, this is a demonstration. They saw it demonstrate. They saw his purpose, saw his manner of life. They saw the things that came. Y'all understand what I'm telling you? Because sometimes what we do, this is the basic part of what we're trying to do, get the writings. But if we don't comprehend them and learn how to allow them to demonstrate in us, become the actual attribute working of it, then you're powerless. Always going to be just like a beating drum. That's how it's gonna be. Just like a flute, a harp, something. I mean, without life, but they give sound. For us, we're trying to make sure we got purpose. That's what he told him. Thou hast fully known these things. Y'all got it? Let's see what happened. Say that Philippians right quick. Pick me up first. No. 1 Thessalonians 2 and 1. Say that's what I want. 2 and 1. That's what I want. Y'all appreciate me later. Everything we do is to get better. Y'all got it? Sharpening ourselves. Make sure we got a real comprehension there. A lot of people, what we're doing ain't nothing to do. It's churches doing this tonight. Non-denomination doing this tonight. It's people of all different faith, no faith, religion. People sitting down and just reading, and they're doing a lot of praying. Call it Wednesday night. We call it Wednesday night prayer service. We weren't even praying, we were reading. But we were calling it prayer service. We weren't even praying, we were reading. You going to Wednesday night prayer service? You ain't praying, you read. Well, you weren't reading, he just teaching you. No, why was he calling it prayer service? That's how ignorant we were. Well, really? It's praying, because now you got to start to count. And you know what? That just shows even more of how you lack understanding in what you're saying. Palau, we asking. So we in Palau service, we're supposed to be in Palau service, they call it, which is prayer service, and we weren't even asking nothing. We were being told something. It was wrong. So you see what I'm saying? You come saying one thing, but you're doing another one. It's just like he told you, look, with your Costco, with their mouth, they say money, right, but they law for all. He's trying to show you what you say and where your Lord really is at. They're not together. They're not in unison. Everything in your body work in a sync. And when those things get off, that's why you sick. People don't realize why they sick, because something off in your body. You can only be sick for one reason: something's off. And you know what our people knew? The only reason we could be sick, the only reason we could be in despair, the only reason we could be hungry, only we could be cast out because something's wrong, we're sick. Then he would afflict us with illnesses. They let you know you're sick. When you're sick, something's off. They say, man, what wrong with you? I don't feel good today. So what you do? You start jumping, start running in place, jump doing push-ups right quick, and pull. You don't feel like doing, do you? Because something off. And he put you in that state to try to consider something off. And now your goal is to do what? To feel better so you can get back. You understand that naturally, but you don't understand that when you off with Elohim. See that? Something ain't clicking. So our goal to make sure we start to click. If something's off, because something's wrong, right? So what do we need to do? Got to get back in sync. That's all you're trying to do, get it right back in sync. Listen, when that man against you, he put everything against. Why y'all think even nature turned against you? I don't let nothing favor you. I put everything against you. Everything you touch, everything you do, I'm gonna make it work against you so I can try to get you back in sync. Hello? That makes sense. You know, we're the only people we don't pay attention to that. Something off sync, guess what we do? Keep going. Just gotta let God work it out. This is the dumbest remedy ever heard on the planet. Okay? So I want to make sure we get there. Don't y'all know we're going to, how long you got there before we out of here? What y'all feel, we got another 50 years? That man going to fold that thing, he said like a man fold up a vest shoe. You know how quick you can take a vest and just get it and do it like that now and put it in leg? He said, that's how I'm going to do it. He said, I'm going to roll this whole thing up like a scroll. Now, we all have to sit back and consider what type of people we got to be. What kind of person you got to be now before that happens? What type of person you got to be now before that happens? No people are, as long as I be ready by the time, you can't be ready by the time. You need to be ready before then. Y'all got it. And knowing the time, that is what? To do what? Because you're looking at how much distance has come in since the time you first heard. They're drawing near for this man to come back for an appearance. So that means you got to make sure you clean up a lot of stuff you've been doing. Y'all got it quick. Quick, you got to go and change your bill. Right quick. Fix it. Ain't no way you can pay that debt. How y'all, listen, people have no comprehension. Why would I tell you a story about a man that went and started changing people's debt? There's no way in the world you could pay this debt. The only way you could have got it, he had to change it. That's the only way he could have got you out of it. He had to change it. There's no way in the world you could pay the debt. None of us. It wasn't possible. So we're trying to make sure we get an understanding. Let's see this right quick. 1 Thessalonians 2:1. Let's see where this goes, all right? All right, listen.
For yourselves, Akim, know our entrance in unto you, that it was not in vain.
What about the scripture? What did he tell him about the scripture? What? Just read what he told him, whatever was written aforetime was written for our learning.
Not here.
Okay. Why, hold on, stop. Why, we need to be telling, for you yourselves, my Akim.
No. That.
Why he didn't tell you about the writings? Because now we got to graduate from where we start and you got to start to move on into perfection. Y'all been told this, right? Who told you this? Tell them louder. That's right. Abba Rewriting told y'all. They looked at him and said, did he get it right? He's exactly right. You got to move on perfect, not land again. That's right. All right, let's say, to you.
That was not in vain.
All right, come on. Chris, you been out there screaming with us. Come on. He in the spirit. Come on.
But even after that, we had suffered before and were shamefully entreated. As ye know, at Philippi, we were bold in our Elohim to speak unto you the tube news of Elohim.
Hold on, and after that, we had suffered before, and we were disgraced in Philippi. As you know, we have strengthened in our Elohim to speak to you. I think they said bold at our God.
Yes, sir.
to the good news in great contention. Let's see. 4.
Our exhortation was not of deceit, nor of uncleanness, nor in guile.
Not in deceit. Come on.
But as we were allowed of Elohim to be put in trust with the tube news, even so we speak, not as pleasing Anashim, but Elohim, which trieth our law.
That's who examines our law. That's something we want to consider. But as we have been amunah to Elohim, to be entrusted in our hands with the tube news, even so we speak. Not to be desirable to Benim of Anashim or Adam, to men, but Elohim who examines our law. That's what we're trying to look at. We're trying to be desirable. We're not trying to please Anashim. We're trying to please Elohim. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
Even our book teaches that what a man weighed please Elohim. That's right, make an enemy be at shalom with him. And that's what we're trying to get to. Y'all got it? So that's what he looked at and what he was trying to do. They're trying to make sure that they were trying to please Elohim. That's who examines our law. For everybody here, you should consider that. See, there are things about us that can't possibly be found out in just conversation. Regular conversation won't tell you everything about a person. It's just impossible. People get married, people been dating people for years, they come here and say, I found some things about them I never would have thought. Exactly, because you can't just get it. What you have to do, the debar will come into the tribe. That's why we come here and we'll put it against the debar. Because the debar gonna test and try everyone, and you're gonna find out where you're at. A lot of times you can say where you're at until the debar really comes and put you in a situation. You really don't know where you're at. You just basically just speculative speaking. A lot of people speaking comfortably because you know what's the likelihood or probability you actually gonna be tried on it. I tell all the time, your wives, your husband, they're thinking, oh yeah. Whatever come and go, I'm gonna still stand. That's because you figure it'll never happen. But it will until something come in and really try you. Y'all got it? So that's what he looks at. He's looking at Elohim examines our laws. Okay? Who know what they use for that? The debar. Tell them how it works. He said, shock. Tell them what he said. All right, that's what it is. It's quick. And that quick is not telling not with the speed moving because he's talking about alive. When he's talking about quick, he's actually talking about alive. And make alive. That makes sense for us based off of Bereshit. Elohim spake, everything came alive, didn't it?
Right.
That's right, make alive. And it's sharper. Y'all hear that? And it's sharper. Right? Than a two-edged sword. It'll cut between where? The joint and the marrow. You know the joints where you connect the marrow, it getting in between the bones. And discern of the thoughts. Because what's in your mind and your heart, they actually sync together. That's right. And you'll get a rebellion when they don't line up. When you force yourself into doing, so I tell people, nobody force me to do what I'm doing. I do like Shaul. If I do this thing willingly, I got a reward.
That's right.
Y'all hear me? Nobody make me do this. I do this willingly. And I do it to make sure a man or woman got understanding. You could put a lot of time in coming here over the process of time and still not ever accumulate what you're trying to get. You got it? Whole goal when you come here to make sure you get an understanding of how important it is for you not to violate these two or the law. Y'all got it. They're not to be, because when you do, Elohim gonna make things work against you. They're not gonna work in your favor, they're gonna work against you. Y'all got it? Okay. Let's see what the next verse says.
For neither at any time use we flattering dabarim, as ye know, nor a cloak of covetousness. Elohim is witness.
For the sake of profit agreed secretly, Elohim is witness. Okay. 6. Come on.
Nor of Anashim sought we kabod, neither of you, nor yet of others, when we might have been burdensome as the Shalakim of Mashiach.
Uh-huh.
But we were gentle among you,
How?
even as a nurse cherisheth her banim.
What happened?
So being affectionately desirous of you, we were willing to have imparted unto you not the two news of Elohim only, but also our own Nephash, because we were dear unto us.
See
We
that?
were dear
Because
unto us.
What do you put? Kabim. Or Kabim to us. Y'all hear that? He said we weren't willing just to give you the depart, but we were willing to even to depart ourselves. And you know what you look for? These are key components you look for a person in servitude when they say they're working for the Mashiach. Because that followed the same pattern Yahushua did. Did he just give you the depart? He departed his own self, didn't he? Man sat right down at meat, and what he did? Broke and said, take, eat. What he told you? Which were broken for you. So you can see where, even in speech, you can see where it interconnects and interweaves with Yahushua in pattern. You got it? Not only just in word, but willing to depart your own self. See, what we're doing, we have to get to a point, that's for every one of us. We've been doing this thing for such a long period of time where we can just come, relax, hear, and talk, but you really don't really put up a real effort to do nothing. Anybody can do it, ain't no cost to it.
Right.
It's just being honest. When there's no expense to you, anybody can do it. When it cuts things off, because expense. Everybody could drive a Rolls Royce. What kills most people is expense. It ain't worth it. I wouldn't spend all that in a car. To do what? Go from here to there? But you'll sit here and you'll throw you on the fascia away. Which is much more precious. Which is much more valuable. But people look at, I wouldn't put all that for a done thing get old. You ain't gonna believe it. You're a done thing, you get old too. That's right. I wouldn't put a dime in you. Shouldn't put a dime in ourselves. We can do it, waste away and tear up. But yet we'll put that expense in. It's just when it comes down to the servitude of serving Mr. Yahuwah, then people start looking at they don't want to overextend themselves. I don't want to say too much and then I can't fulfill. I know because I had that same idea. Just don't say, just like I said, don't talk, just show it. A lot of times you have some people that'll do that. A lot of times people use that for an excuse not to fully commit. Oh yeah, listen, where y'all sitting is sideline. Some of y'all can't even change seats. I already know you ain't got enough power in you to try to go nowhere. You so locked into a space till you just, that's where you come. You like an old Baptist member. Man, you got some Baptist folks, you sit in that seat, man, you finna close that church down. They finna clear that church out, you sit in that seat. That's just being honest. That's just the behavior and pattern we had. Versus we had to be, you got to always be willing to transition. Because just when people say, well, I felt like I've been doing good, it ain't because you haven't been doing good. It's just time to even grow some more. And what'll happen, we get complacent a lot of time, and we start diminishing out. Because once you set there and you plateau, you know what you do? You start to come down. So the goal is not to plateau off. Y'all got it? The goal is always, do they say, but grow in kind. And see that? Your knowledge got to grow. Your range of information has to grow. That's the only way you're going to get different behavior. That's the only way you're going to get different thought processes. That's the only way you're going to change the condemnation. A lot of us live up under condemnation because we're afraid to really commit. A lot of people afraid to be pushed and go. Like I told you at Christmas, my mama bought me that little motorized thing. That thing had a guy, my cousin got that thing wasn't going. Them long foot country nigga, look at that thing moving too slow. I went around that house a couple of times. That little thing was burning. That thing said, I'm tired, Tony. Me and you both had to get that. That thing got tore up right down that same Christmas day. It ain't make it a next day Christmas. It didn't make it Christmas after. My cousin, anything you get, they tearing that thing up today. We're going to find out we're going to find out your Superman, your Stretch Man, country niggas. You don't let them play with none of your toys. You leave all your stuff in Atlanta. Once you see them bigfoot, barefoot niggas, you say, yeah, I ain't bring my stuff down there. I'll take stuff, you don't mind them niggas tearing up. So I know y'all niggas gonna tear this up. Cause they gonna look around, they got a bunch of, their parents get them drawers and salt. Man, you brought me some drawers and salt, I'm gonna cry the whole Christmas. Why need some drawers in Christmas here? You need no socks home, man. You need toys. You need to have fun. Isn't that right? Man, mom get them oranges, apple, them little candy cane, little candy cane. No toys. Bought them joker BB gun, give them some BB. Go out there and get them squirrel. They eat squirrel. Everything you buy, you gotta better use that stuff around the house and feed people. Man, criminal miserable when you in the country. They gonna buy you stuff. They'll get you something like a rake. You get on front of the rake and pull it out. See that? Pull up them leaves. Put a horse head on the front of your rake. Make a fool out you. Ain't that right? I ain't got no point. Take a point. Give him a half point off that one. Clapping to her team too. Yeah, fall pretender. Yeah, give me. How many? Y'all ain't got no points. Y'all won anything? Oh, that team 3. I'm sorry, team 3. Yeah, they need to have a point. That's another one. Give them a half. So that's a 1.5 negative. Say stop clapping too early like that. Made me lose my word. But that's our goal. We don't get to y'all, so y'all already know who answered that wrong or right, correct? But I want y'all to understand why, if I tell you an answer, it wouldn't fit. So y'all understand why. I don't want you to just see wrong, but you understand why and how you can see why, because now you left something. You got what I'm saying? And they were told they had left something. Who remember what it was? That's tight. Y'all gonna write it down, y'all gonna tell me. Which one y'all wanna do? I'll tell you how y'all wanna do it. Y'all gonna just tell it to me? Anybody need the points? Who need points? They said write it down then. Let's see what the hell. All right, so y'all got the first one in the second Beth Naba, the third chapter. This is what he was talking about, and know who he had been assured of these things. So his assurity came from the fact of what he saw and what he saw demonstrated from Shaul, who they call Paul. So the same thing is what I try to do with y'all guys. I try to make sure y'all guys know what you've been assured. I give you the writing, but then you have to see demonstration. Y'all got it? So that comes along for more validation. It don't take away, so don't think that takes away from the creed of the writings. But if all you got is a bunch of writing and no demonstrating, what can you produce from that? Y'all got it? What did Abraham have, a bunch of writings, or Abraham had works? You see that? When we go back and we read, we can find people with actual attributes. Just like when you find an ox, a tree. How do you know the tree, the ox? By its pari. So these are the things we look at. Now, where did the order come from for the ox to be established? It came from the word. Got it? So now we start to see what he said actually came into productivity. It continued to last. So if I want to continue to have productivity, what am I going to need to do? I need to make sure I align myself under the bar. What he states. That's how we saw the productivity. Look, what they told. They were supposed to continue. Continue based off of what he said. How you going to continue when you're not doing what he said? But then he told you, you are my Shalakim. Huh? That's the only way to do it. So guess what? Those ox in the gun all showed that they were sent from him and by him. Simply why? Because they still doing the same work. You know, everything, animals done change from size to height to numbers. All this stuff done change. Grass still green. Trees still sprouting, same fruit. Everybody done changed. Man done changed. Back then we used to. Now things are different. Why the tree don't say that? Why don't they just come in your house or just come out the yard? Come and just start. Well, some of y'all probably shoot something out your carpet. All them dirty feet to be walking around here and clean your feet. But I'm just saying, everything has continued by the order. Except for, because each done seen away. That seem right. It seemed like it, don't it? But when you consider, by the end of it be moot. How cautious should you be when you've been taught and you've been told that it's easy for you to look at something and assume it's right and be wrong? And matter of fact, not just wrong, it be death. Can you really just trust your judgment? No. Why you think you found people like the Yahudim in Bureau? Because you know why? It's easy to get something seem right. But what about the end of it being moot? How careful you have to be when the end of it could wind up being death? Because this is something you say. Y'all got it? So we're sitting here, we're trying to make sure we're not just trying to see our own way because it's convenient. That's how you get all these religion. People break off, they'll take bits and pieces with it. I like the singing part. I start my church or my kabuba, we're going to have a lot of singing. That's in the Bible, about singing. See, and then that's how the religion get established, because everybody take what they like. When they get some stuff they don't like, then you break off and you start your own, and you just take what you like. What you don't like, don't use that. And man had gotten further and further off. Y'all got it? The whole aptitude what you're trying to get to do was to get man conditioned that he could subdue the basar. Now, this other world. You got to try to now condense it and bring it back up under the order Elohim. Everything here got to come back up under the order. Y'all got it? We don't work to do that though. See, when you go to the world got all kind of orders. But we start looking at the order Elohim done established. Child bride, they got some kind of professor. I think they got, 80 professors came out, or 100 professors come out supporting them. He's talking about how, having sex with kids, married up to 1 year old. Yeah. The faculty that came out, they supporting them too. Yeah, they pushing for it. Yeah, they saying not to fire him. They said, listen, what did he say? Yeah. He said, you don't know the mind of a child? Now, this going to be your problem. Now they kicking up. But these folks went to these same universities, been taught by these same people. Y'all been to the university, folk teachers say they're Greek. The Greeks always been filthy. There's never been a time the Greeks haven't been in sexuality. They got a woman judging for with a blind soul and she ain't got a titty put up. How you gonna have, ma'am, excuse me, your tits out? And you finna make a decision on my life with one titty out? I mean, just think about it. The people have always been perverted. So there's no way. How is a university going to get rid? What are they going to get rid of him under what? What Greek writing play they got don't involve sex? What Greek writing they got involve clothes? That's not their, listen, that's not what they do. So when this person is speaking, they're speaking from an educated standard that comes from the Greeks. That's wild. Nobody want to talk about that. Everything sexuality. Everything pervert. They ain't got a book. Any book they got, it's going to have a ding-dong, 2 tits, a tit cut off, arms gone, paraplegic. The folk made fun of paraplegic folk. They just make a fool out of it. I mean, just look, and then the fact you say, oh, this is art. No, this is porn. This is stone porn. And they will convince you that this is art and it denotes superiority. These the same sickos here today. Your college university teacher, these folks are into it because they open up the mind. They convince you about the mind opening and exploring and doing. It's the Greek. They don't want discipline. It looks not because they always venturing off somewhere. He didn't tell them to go. That's how they get them all the time. Listen, education open for experiment. Sexual experiment for whatever you want to do. That's it. Sexual orientation, homosexuality, that's their whole writing. That's their whole belief. They doctrine is whatever they want to make it. They make up a God like this. Yeah, make up a God, then the God's son whoop them up. It's they play. And you study trying to figure it out. You're like, these retards are making this up as they go. Oh, did I tell you about his other 4 daughters? Yeah, all of them, they raped him. You're like, hold on for a minute, let me get it straight. The dad is the more powerful one, but then his son, the weaker one, beat him. Then his 4 daughters, they homosexual, they came back and raped him. Yeah, and there's some more too. It just keeps getting, and it gets more and more. Ray trying to think of what group it is. I'm just kind of giving them a little something. But I'm just saying they get sicker and sicker the more you listen to them. And they write books this thick. And you walk around the kid like you smart, you just a diamond. Cause I just fill your mind up with a bunch of dumb information you can't never use nowhere, but with some more diamonds. That's just being honest. But it gets us out. So now they're introducing, and he's advocating that you can have sex with 1-year-old kids. Now you know what they ain't gonna do. They're gonna fire him, but they're gonna leave the university. They're gonna leave the other 80, other 100 professors and other educators that support him. Now what did you accomplish? Because the saga continues. They know that for when you're a teacher, man, you got the classroom to yourself. There's somebody sitting here and watching it all the time. It's open. People do what they want to do. You'd be surprised how many you couldn't take every teacher in the 5th grade and get them on the same, give them the same syllabus. Everybody got a different way they're going to see it. You're just not going to get them all on the same page because you're going to leave some of it to them to decide. And that's dangerous. You can't leave stuff. They're like the way. When they come out into the way, this ain't open for us to decide it. It's not open for us to decide it. It's only one way. He said you can't have but one set. One set, I can say, well, let me see the law of you for the law. He said, it ain't but one. You can only have one for you as well as everybody among you. You can't have but one. Because when you don't do it, if you do it the other way, it's going to be all these different laws, all these different avenues, all these different opportunities, all these different ways. Ain't but one. All right? Okay, let's see. 2 Timothy, I say 2 and 5. 3 and 11. Right quick, Barnabas, 3, 11, 10, let's say. Persecution, we talk about it. Well, this one right there, in humbleness, and I was found and supposed to be like Antioch.
Yes, sir.
and Antioch, and there said Iconium,
Yes, sir.
and at Lystra.
Yes, sir.
Some persecution I endured, and out of them all the are done. That's what he do. He saved me. That's important for us. He need to know that. This is what we look at. How many of y'all want to be saved? Why you want to be saved? Good answer. Why you want to be saved?
Along Kai.
Long Kai. A long forever life. Well, really, all you know is really forever right now until you die. You already living. You already got life. So then we all seek to get some later. But let's just be practical. Along the way ain't gonna need no savior. Along the way ain't gonna get in no trouble. Along the way ain't they gonna attack me, whether illness or another person. I can be jumped by and peril by my own people. So I don't need no salvation before then. I don't need some other, see, all these things that we seek for later, there's some things in between. That's why people falter and faint along the way. Because along the way, I'm not considering him being with me and keeping me and realizing that situation can overcome and overtake me. So I need to be able to keep. He said, listen, out there in persecution and humbleness, and I was found at Antioch and in Iconium and in Lystra, some persecution I endured, and out of them all they are done. Well, I need to know that before I look at something about later on talking about no living forever. So I can't get through this life first. Well, I gotta get through this one. I can't get to the other one until I get through this one. Did y'all think about that? So you trying to get something for later. How you doing through this one? What, you doing pretty good? How you doing? How's it working for you now? See, that's the problem we got. Everybody keep wanting this stuff way off somewhere. How you doing now? What is he doing for you now? Are you looking for him to do something later? What is he doing for you right now? Let's be practical. What is he doing for you right now? This man was able to tell y'all about what happened to him. He said, and I endured it. I didn't give away. And guess what? And out of them all, they're done. He rescued me. How things working out for you when you need rescuing? But you do want to be saved later. I don't know how it makes sense. It don't sound practical. Don't sound practical to me. Not unless I see him working for me right now. How I know this thing gonna work later on? This down the road, what, 55, 100 million years? When it supposed to happen? Then something needs to happen for me now. I need some experience now. Y'all got what I'm saying? See, we'll just keep, well, I mean, but later on, as long as he saved me. But then understand why your persecution comes. See, this the problem we got with us. Okay, all right. This is it. First of all, we don't really have a direction into what we do and what we're going through. All of Shaul going all made sense based off of what he was told. Shaul had letters going to Damascus to bound and beat everybody that called on the Shem of Yahushua. Okay? Doing that way, he met Yahushua along the way. Yahushua, when he took him down, you didn't believe what he told him. He said, I have to show him what things he must suffer for my Shem. So now, let me see. I'm teaching, preaching in his name. People jump on me and beat me up. Wow. Why did people beat me up? People don't usually beat me up where I go. I started teaching in that name. He told me I was going to suffer. I go to places and people hate me. My own people. I find myself being in danger. I find myself being raw. Why? Because of my association with him and that Shem. Y'all got it? So all these things made sense for him. But he allowed him to realize when he got into one city, he said, don't worry. He said, no man going to sit on you here. No man's going to stop you here. I have much people here. Do you understand what's that like to have that type of confirmation while you're going through? All of the things that happened, he realized it happened because I understand why. You are going through things and you don't even know why. And then you got this long time hope of some way you're going to get saved. Which makes no sense. The man realized who delivered. I don't know how. Why he do like I made it. Another day journey. Y'all kept. No, this man realized they are done. Rescued me. I understand why I've gone through. I endured. I went through without giving way. What? So he had to have something. What we start. Whatsoever things are written for a time is written for our. So that we through. I endured. And look what happened. And out of them all, they are done. Why you ain't been rescued? Because you quit, you cry, you faint, and you stop. Rightfully so. Why would I? Why would I rescue you? You quit, you faint, and you stop. The people I'm rescuing are the people that don't stop. They understand the patterns. It's like football. People think folks get on the field and just run. People, you do that when you're a little league folks. Just do that. You set up routes and patterns. That's how stuff works. You practice to make things happen. People just sit out and just do stuff. Just think you just go. He just be with you. Man, once you just start trusting stuff, just start working out. Makes absolutely no sense. Trusting what? Him, based off of what? I mean, ain't we supposed to? That's your answer. Don't act like that ain't your answer. Everything has to align itself. Y'all got it. Everything has to align in order for it to make sense. That's the whole purpose of what we're trying to get to. We got to stop just going through and things just happening. We need to understand why. Pick that up, say Philippians 1 and 12, 1 and 11 right quick. I get another answer. So we know who were wrong on the first one. Second one. We don't know who were wrong. Yes, we do. Team 6 got it right out there, I think. Yes, ma'am. Oh, who else got a wrong answer? That young, who else had a wrong answer?
Team 1, they said Barnabas.
They said Barnabas? Oh, so they said it. That's it. Y'all said it. What made y'all say it? Oh, good. Hear that? He said, you were taught it. That's what Kerry said. You were taught it. Yeah. And who else? Somebody got it wrong. Who else? Team. Well, they came with surety, but no, that still be wrong because it's not in context. It's not in contrast. What team y'all look? Team 2 or team 3? Team 2. Hey, team 3. Team 3. Team 3 got it wrong. Oh, well, I better answer up for y'all. Now y'all have y'all points for that clap. I'm gonna take the other points out, the half a point stuff I gave for getting stuff wrong. I'll take that out for one. Did y'all have one wrong? What I give y'all, a half a point for getting wrong, Chris? For answering to it, what y'all got, a half a point or a point?
You took a point from me when I clapped. You took a point. I have a point.
Now y'all ain't getting that many points, man. If I took 2 points from y'all, that's way more y'all than I earned. That means y'all winning. Y'all gaining points that way, going backward. I would take them back from. We'll take it back from them. Yes. Who I gave earlier? Janae. Get team 2 back one of their points for telling them for ratting. So we're gonna leave them one negative point up there for ratting. Yeah, them rats. I like the mark. What they are, team 2? Team 3, I mean team 3. Team 3. No, I'm sorry, I messed up. Who we got it there? Team 2. Where's team 2? Oh, they got to quit. Y'all got something wrong, right? Yeah, they got 2 wrongs. They 2 negative, that's right. Team 3 has, we let -1 up there. That's for ratting. Then Chris wrong answer. We'll hold it right there. Put an R beside it so we remember that's for ratting. Yeah, put an R right by that 1 for ratting. Now you put that little rat by there, put it by the 1 so we'll make sure where they earned it. So they don't know where it came. Put the little rat by that 1. Yeah, a little rat. Yeah, that's for ratting right there. So they got a rat point. Then we got, who else? So who else got it wrong? So team 1 got it right. Who else? And team 6 got it right. Now, y'all know some folk voted against team 6. Who all voted against team 6? That's tight. Who else got it? Who else got it wrong? Team who? What your answer was?
2 Timothy 3:14.
Oh, 3:14. Oh, that's from a child that has known the. No, but sure. Oh, he did. Yeah, 3 and 14. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, 3 and 14. Y'all gave book too, 3 and 14. So how y'all got that? He looked in the book. Tell them just what I said. I just listen to this stuff, huh? I just got on them about looking at the book. I just said I know he called the bird to his ass. So team 4 will take that minus up there for that cheat. Y'all did? Yeah, she had 1, so that made them even 0. So team 4 gonna be 0. Hold on. What? Okay, yeah, -1. Well, I messed up so bad that ring. Cause you gave Bible and you gave verse and chapter. Good. What's it got? Who else? Oh yeah, 2 challengers. Who challenged? Team 3 and team 5 challenged who? Who challenged team 4? Oh, well the challengers gonna have them right now, I guess. Cause he cheated. Yeah, I mean, cause they ain't cheating. He just stole answer. I'm gonna call him cheat. Take who away from who? Hold on, no. 3 and 5 challenge 4. So they'll get their point. Yeah, 3 and 5 will get their points for the challenge. So I get their point. They get their point for challenge. Yeah. And yeah, 5. And who else we got? And who else we got? What happened? And who else we got? Who else we got? Did team 6 get it right? 5, 8, 7, and 3 lost a point. 3, y'all challenge 6. I know what. You know what? That'll get their point. Hey, well, y'all ain't supposed to be getting no answer. How many of y'all agree? They ain't supposed to be getting no answer, right? Y'all need to go back to who y'all used to be. Huh? Who didn't have a verse? I don't think they had a verse. No, that 2 point, you get a verse. Jesse had 2 up. Jesse had that book wide open over. Yeah, he said, I said you had that grandma Bible wide open. That man, y'all know Hayward. Hey man, looked up one security thing. All they doing looking up cheating answer. Yes. Hold on. We got something. Hold on.
Team 6 got Galatians.
Oh, I'm sorry. Get everybody back their point. I know that. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Let's give her a chance. Hold on for a minute. They got their answer wrong. Yeah. See how y'all say they got it right? Yeah. Wait, y'all gonna get it. Hold on. She getting it. Yeah. They had the wrong answer.
Oh, we were wrong. Humpback says it's the one after that they got right.
Hold. So they had the right 6 did have the right answer. Y'all had the wrong answer for this one. What answer y'all put? They the same one we just been reading about Timothy about being assured. That's what we just said. In devil, you got it wrong. Oh, not in devil, no. But you got this one wrong. So everybody got their point. Challenges, y'all got y'all point. Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. We got that too. That's fine. Believe me, you good. Yeah. You good. Don't worry about it. Listen. I'm getting it out. I appreciate that, Moses. I appreciate that. All right, y'all got it. So everybody got their point for challenge. My sweet little jailbird got their point. 7. Who all challenged? 7 challenge. Y'all challenge 2. 3 challenge, right? So 3 got a point. 3, 5, 7, and 8 got a point. Good deal. Now the next one was what? What's the next one? 2-part question. Oh, he done jumped somewhere else. Humpback just gave the wrong answer on that one then. That's a 2-part question. He said, Galatians, that's it. Did anybody challenge him on the next one? Because according to him, he already got that one wrong. 3, 4, and 8 challenge on the next question coming up. And what's this question? The 2 things that he gave us? And he says Galatians. Oh, okay. All right, let's see what the next one was. Let's see what this one is. What's the, yes. Oh yeah, I said 1, 2 things. Yeah, 1 or 2. Oh, 1 team answered that. Who was that? The 2 things. Yeah, 6 had the answer. Everybody channel 6. Who channel 6 on this one? Y'all, hold on. Y'all have all them 4 channels in there? 3, 4, and 8 channels. All right, let's see. The 2 things, what they saying? Well, you do have his answer. They don't know when answered it. They got a question. Nobody answered it. Hold on for a minute now. Y'all the only one answered it. Then we have a paper from them jokers. Oh my goodness. All right, the 2 things I'd have told y'all, he'd have gave y'all, actually would have been, he would have told y'all not to turn to the right or to the left. And don't add and don't take away. I don't know how y'all went against that. What would he gave you? All our hot dabarine, 6 chapters, he'd have told you about that. You weren't supposed to diminish a word, huh? He was gonna, that's why I told him I wouldn't do it. I heard what he was gonna do. I said, that's why y'all heard when I told, I said I wouldn't do that. When he said you tried to keep him in the way, I said I didn't say that. Cause I knew he was gonna say, I already knew he was gonna say, you said to keep him in the way. I never said that. Listen, unlike y'all, I'm a listener. Okay, you guys don't listen. I tell y'all, you got to pay attention. He clearly asked me. He said, you said the thing to keep him in the way. I said, I didn't say that. I did. That's why I told him. I said, no, I didn't say that. That's how important to pay attention. Because I knew I said, don't. I said, if I was you, I wouldn't do that. Because I said he was gonna say, that's the answer. You heard preacher just said to keep him in the way. I didn't say that. So what I would have told y'all, which I should have known, think about it. If I don't add and I can't take away, that means I have to take it at its value. Then it keeps a value. Oh, what is this? 1. So if I don't take nothing away from it, what is it? 1. If I don't add nothing to it, what is it? 1. That got that. So when does the value change? When he told you to hear, oh Yasharal, what do he want you to know? When it changed. Don't add and don't take away. Y'all got it. That's one way to keep on. These folks come to these 3 and 9 God. I don't have no problem with it because I already know you ain't a listener. The man clearly told you that's to keep you from getting off. Don't add and don't take away. Don't turn to the right hand or to the left. So how I'm going crooked? I should be going straight. Y'all got it. I should be going straight, correct? I shouldn't have all these different values. When it come down to them, I should have one set of values. Y'all got it? How many set of laws are you supposed to have? That's it. That's it. Don't add it, don't take away. These are the premises, guys. I know it sounds simplistic, but at the same time, it keeps you out of being in a precarious situation because you get your own stuff going, your own ideology. You start putting stuff together. Next thing you know, you're off. It's easy. People do this every day and get off. Because you always got to start with the intent. That's why he told you with the departing servant. He said he going to get to the intent. What's your intent? He asked the folk when they came before. He said, when you come before me, who has required this at your hands? What do he want to know about them doing? He talking about how they would tread down his courts. He want to know who required this. Because we get ready to keep his muhars too. He named them out. He said his Nephars hate him. He said away with him. He says iniquity. He said I won't smell in none of your solemn assemblies. Everything we get was about the aroma. Who do we learn that from? Jacob. Tell them about Jacob, the aroma. That man is staring and hollering out the answer. When he came in, he told them that the smell was asu, but the voice was the call, the sound. He was listening for the sound, the call. That makes a difference. The sound is that of Jacob, the smell. Asu. You call Esau because he's a man of the field. No, I was talking about Yahushua, but I answered yours too. Yahushua. He told you, be ye followers of me as dear Benin, and walk in Ahab. Even as the Mashiach as Ahab does. And had given himself for a Zabak. Which means it was pleasing. That's what we look at. Everything look at the smell. He look at the smell of it. It's attractive. Y'all got it? It's appeasing to him. It's pleasing to him. That's what we got to do. Your behavior, it's got to demonstrate that. That state is like a stink in his nostril. No matter what you do. People put on some stinking stuff, don't care what they do. You be like, stink though. It stink. You ever had somebody do that? And they be like, they nice people. Their breath stink though. They good. I mean, I know it's funny, but guess what? Think about this. You nice people too, but your behavior stinks. That's how Yahuwah value. It don't matter what you do, it stinks. And he can't get over. You be like, every time make my head hurt. It really just inflamed my nostril. It just made me just. Guess what? And only you do that because he's giving statement. How you gonna understand that? Unless you had to literally deal with a situation where this person ain't a bad person, but they stink. The smell is driving me crazy. It's contrary to where I can't accept the behavior. I can't overlook anything. That's what he told about. I can't overlook nothing you do because it stinks. How's she gonna understand it? We men. Which one y'all done smelled in a solemn feast? When you smelling a solemn feast? In a muhard? Who burns incense and sacrifice it to you? So we understood how things were done and what it was predicated on. This is why our people stay so far off, because we don't consider things. Like he told them, he said, my arm. He said, they don't even consider. He said, don't even consider. You know how long we've been doing stuff and nobody actually sat down and consider what they're doing? Why you hadn't gone any further? Why you hadn't grown? Why you not growing? Why? Why you don't have no real attributes? You know what that man told you about the fruit of the Ruach? You know how many things he named down? All those attributes consist in one fruit, one pari. This ain't apple, oranges, grapes, and plums. One fruit contain all these ingredients. Huh? And you ain't gonna believe what he found out. And he said, and I ain't got one Torah against it. There's not one Torah that can condemn it. That's what we're trying to get to. In the 8th chapter of the book of Romans, you know what he told us? Tell him again. He said, therefore now, we're stating that when it happens, when we move into, because a lot of time what people don't realize, Jahi, when you kind of verbalized it, it's important to know when it changed. Because the Torah used to be against us, because we was against that. So they brought us into a state of saying that therefore now no condemnation, that are them that are in him. Who do what? That's right. That's the difference. So when did our condemnation stop? But if I just quoted the way he said, nothing again, but just say, I need y'all to listen to statements, because the way they're verbalized, you'll miss something that's key. There's therefore now no condemnation to them that are in him, who walk not after. So before this, did I have condemnation? Yes, I did. So how was I walking? So Galatians told me what the works of the flesh was. I mean. So anytime I move, I'm in the flesh. He's not talking about the physical. He's talking about the attributes that I demonstrate that go contrary to what has been taught me from the Ruach spiritually. Y'all got it? Everything we telling you has to be Ruach spiritually discerned. Y'all got it? Spiritually discerned. We saw people do that when they found, listen, a man found a woman, I know her husband is dead, and the woman pregnant. What has she been doing? Sleeping around. That's because I said after the flesh. But she gave him some things so you can chaff it. You can judge. Isn't that right? Mosh pot, because this is condemnation. This is on the intent of we're going to burn her alive. Then you got to have people that are ruachni, that are spiritually minded. Otherwise, you're going to make a whole lot of bad decisions, a lot of bad mistakes. That's what's so significant about Yahushua. And he told you to let this mind be in you, which was also in him. Hello? That's the mind we got to have, right? I don't know. Y'all look at me like I'm making this stuff up or something. I don't know. Let's see it right quick. Philippians 1:11. Come on. So I get y'all finished. Listen.
Being filled with the pari of Sadiq.
Oh, my goodness. Being filled with the fruits of righteousness. Pay attention. What?
Which are?
Fruit. You heard what I said, didn't you? That's right. It's important to pay attention because I made a plural statement and it was actually telling you about one. The fruit of the fruit of Sadiq through,
Yahushua HaMashiach
yeah,
unto the Kabud and Tahala of Elohim.
that's it, to the kabod of Elohim and to his Tahalim. Isn't that right? All right, to his praise. Come on.
But I would ye should understand, Akim, that the things which happened unto me have fallen out rather unto the furtherance of the tube news.
Woo, listen to it. Behold, I inform you, my Akim, that whatever does not only come upon me, but comes unto the advancement of the tube news. Okay. You look at things that just happen to just him, it actually winds up to be a benefit to others. You think about Yahushua, even his moot, his being crucified on the tube, did that just happen to him? Or did it actually happen for the furtherance of? Well, that's what he looked at. It also works out for the advancement of others. So that works when he told us, let every man look on the things of. Dan, guess how you get this? When you start to look on things of others and not on just things of yourself. A lot of y'all are real individualized type people. You good, you got yours, you ain't worried about nobody else, and that's why you're not attached. You can't be like that. A lot of the individual endeavor, I tell all the time, lone gunner, individual endeavor, that stuff can't work. Man, we're a body. Ephesians told you that it ain't one body. He talked about how every joint supply. How you understanding you got a body, how a body should work. And you individualize, take off, and do your own thing. It's dangerous. Don't y'all know how we supposed to work? How we supposed to work as a unit? It's important. School even start teaching that. You know, most time in school, they teach people, you got to start working in groups. They cut all that, you got to teach people how to work in pairs, in groups. Even when he set the Shalak out, he sent them out in pairs. Because they had to learn how to work as a group, work as a unit. I set y'all up as a 12-man unit brigade, then I break you down into twos. And y'all got to know how to work. Y'all got it. And it's all for the self-same purpose. Y'all got it? And that's what we got to learn how to do. Not just showing up, sitting here. It's what we get in to fuel and energize ourselves with knowledge and information so we become effective out here. When you run in these little stomp holes and run these little strongholds to come at you, you got to know how to combat them. And a lot of times we don't. Most of y'all faint. A lot of y'all ain't going to go through that. I pull out for you a lot that you don't even go through. You don't even break a fingernail. Because I know you ain't strong enough. You can't take it. It'll kill you. A lot of you put your sock on, your big toe, bust out that thing, you done. You out the door. Many people weak to death. Man, around and slide their foot and the grip leave on the bottom of their tennis shoe, you done. I pull out for you. You don't even let it happen. Keep the grip on your shoe. Don't let your sock bust a hole in it. Don't let you snag a fingernail. You're going to die. Stuff going to kill you because you want to get strong.
That's right.
You got to get yourself baked out. This salvation. All this stuff, that man looking for salvation. Let me say, what are you being saved from? What do y'all mean saved from? Absolutely nothing. They ain't done nothing. What is he saving you from? The Benim of Yasharal, these folks was able to testify they went in. How we went in, and when we got there, you ain't gonna believe it, they evilly entreated us. It made sense for them to cry out. We were put in a situation. We went down here and these folks turned on us. These folks gave us hate for our heart. What's your confession? What was your next act before you went in? I don't know. What were you coming? Oh no. You know what you need? A Scooby snack. Get these jokes, I have a point right quick. The kids, they janky. Yeah. But so now, we really had to set ourselves to realize this is war. I mean, Bishop told us, he said, man, we at war like when the planes hit the tower on 9/11. We fight. He told me, man, y'all, we battling in rottenness fun. This spiritual warfare. Because he's attacking us. Ain't nobody physically going 10, 20 men come up grab you, but you're going to fight 5 different elements of things that's going to come at you. One situation, have another situation, 2 situations, one time, another situation waiting to happen now. What you going to do and how you going to stand? Break down, cry it out. Crying ain't going to change nothing. The situation going to be there till you fix it. So a lot of things he come to mature us to break us out of the old way we've been doing things. Something come, I can't handle it, I break down crying, wait on somebody to help me to do it. No, now I got to stand up. When you get where you can't stand, what you supposed to do? Don't even try it no more. That's common sense. Why would you keep going? I can't stand. That's right. You endeavoring to keep the bond of what? Where? In the bond of shalom. And what your answer was, group 6? Don't try that. You said with Galatians. I heard what he said. Huh? I heard him say it was for endeavoring. That's why I told about. Did he not? He was talking about endeavoring then. That's why I said leave him alone there. That's why I said, I know this. I said, leave him where it's for. I knew he said it was for the next one. So which answer he got? Oh, so he gave out his wrong answer. That means he done stole somebody else's answer.
Yeah, they got Ephesians, endeavoring to keep the bonds.
In the 4th chapter. Well, I don't know what he was doing then. What he put it should have, I think, been the 4th chapter. Endeavoring 4 and 3. Endeavoring to keep the bond. Yeah. See that endeavoring, because I talk about attempting. That's what mean attempting. See that how I'm gonna do it? I gotta first attempt it first. Yeah, I got it. You gotta attempt it first. That's what most folks fain to do. He said that's what we're trying to do. We're attempting to keep it. Y'all got it. People don't even put that effort. What if we don't? Well, at least endeavor. At least attempt. Going with the mindset at least to try to make sure you do it. He said we're attempting to try to keep it. Let's see what he told right quick, Ephesians chapter 4. I'll try to get y'all through. Goodness, I'm ready around the clock. So they got that one right. Boy, that 6 know they cheating. How much looking up y'all been doing out there? So I go and tell on them. I know that's the laptop. That's what I'm talking about. Wait, Kasha called it out. Kasha said he is so pissed with that laptop out there. I'm with you. Kasha. That man don't know all that stuff. Or silly American. Right. Hey, boy, we had you over in China right now. That lemon, I'll chop your throat. Chop. He needed on it. Let's say Ephesians 4 and 3. Look at what he told us. Being
endeavoring to keep the unity of the Ruach in the bond of shalom.
That's what they're doing. So they was being diligent to keep the unity of the spirit, the Ruach, in the bond of shalom. That's what we're trying to do. And the book we're trying to have, in order to do that, then we got to have shalom with Elohim. Got to have peace with Elohim. Y'all know that? That means he got to look at our ways and see something different about it. He told her that, didn't he? He said he seen it. What did he tell her he going to do? That's right. He said, I see him, I'm going to heal him. He'll try to fix it. He started looking at our ways. He said, I see him, I'm going to heal him. And that's what we're trying to get him to do, to recognize us. We want him to heal us. Y'all hear me? Who else told us he'll heal us? That's a good one. That man was going to holler that out. That man opened the bathroom door and holler, answer on his man and step back. All I seen was a big old camel hump sticking out the thing of the man. Who you going to say told us? Tell them again. Watch that wrong answer. Tell them again. Tell them the right answer, Danny. Husha told us. He said the 5 and 13 to 1. I know it feel bad. I seen her tell the face. She said, that's a lot of wrong answers coming over here by me. Oh, it's Dwayne. No. The second said second day he gonna revive us. The third day she's gonna raise us up. That's what happens when you be moving too fast. That's what happens when you move too fast, ain't it? I'm like, Ryan, brother, doing too much. Now he said the 2 days he was gonna revive us, and the third day he was gonna raise us up. He told her to return to Yahuwah. He told her he had torn, but he was gonna heal us. If he had torn, what was he gonna do? If he gonna heal us, he was gonna have to mend it. He's gonna have to mend it. He had torn, but we were coming back because he said he was gonna mend it. See that? We already know we've been torn. Ain't that right? But the man was gonna come back as a seamster. He's gonna come back, gonna mend us. Ain't that like a leg broke? You gonna mend it, put it back together. See, we knew who had done it. Ain't no need just going anywhere. We knew who tore us. And we knew who could put us back together. We knew who could revive us after 2 Yamin. And on the third year, he was gonna coom us up. That's right. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. That's what we knew. Listen, they were telling people to come back, return. See, the problem we got, people done went and they don't even know who done struck them. That's what he tried to tell him. Folk didn't realize. He said, I've been the one that struck you. People didn't know who hit him. They were trying to get up at him. He put us in a situation because he wanted to show you, if you return, I can heal you. I mean, listen, all the people that man called him, let me see, the man had a dinner by some. Everybody couldn't come. Nobody couldn't come. The man was sick, halt, lame. What you gonna do with all these people? I gotta heal them. Why are these people coming? They know I can heal them. The halt, the blind, the lame. Hey man, I can heal you. It only made sense to return to him. See, for a lot of us, it don't make sense because, you know what we do? We just follow, just like calves, just kind of following behind people versus we got to understand. I know why I'm here. I know why I'm here. I know the man who afflicted. I know who afflicted me. I know who allowed things to happen. I know who will keep them. I know the man who will coom you up. It makes sense. Y'all got it. That's why Shaul looked at, he won the shame. I know in whom I am on. And he able to keep that which I committed against that you. What do you have laid up for that you? Y'all got anything laid up? Good answers. Nothing laid up. And you looking to get what? You gave up what and submitted to what and gave yourself to him so that he'll give you back when and what? That's the answers I need to hear right there. I don't know, I'm just coming and I'm looking to get a lot of answers on the board. I can assure you, you've wasted time. You need to know why you're here. You need to know what you committed. That means you giving your life over to him. It's yours. However you see fit to use to do it. And I'm entrusting this in your hand that you're going to keep it. On that human march part, I'm looking for him to restore it back to me better than what it was when I gave it to him. But you know what you've done? You've come here and you kept it. You're going to mess it up, and you think he's going to jump up and give you another in the human march part. No, he's going to condemn you. That's something you need to consider. Don't y'all know giving up all the things we used to do is to do what? Submitting to what? A lot of we can't follow leadership. It kills us though, basically. It just tears us apart. I mean, that's the old us. Now we're trying to be new. Now we got to learn how to turn and submit ourselves now and be able to follow orders for the fact that I'm submitting myself to him. I'm committing myself to him. When Yahushua was on the two, what did he commit himself to? He looking for the man be able to get him back up, that you. I'm getting ready to do, I can't do nothing with it. I can't keep it. I'm getting ready to leave it. Who it better give it to? You know, people do this, they get ready to die. How many people, when I die, let me take my house with me. Give me my house and my car driving home. No, you got to leave it to somebody. I'm going to give it to somebody because I'm leaving. So he gave it to somebody who can keep it. And somebody who could restore it and give it back to him. Hello? Why would he commit it to him? He can keep it. He can keep it. He can restore it and give it back to me. Hello? Does it make sense to y'all? I would, as they say, word hope, it does, because we've been doing this a good while now, and I would hate to sit here and realize that we just kind of keep going through the motion, and y'all guys really hadn't said about that. Let me do this. Here we go. This is what I need y'all to do. I need you to really think about committing yourself. Everybody. I really need y'all to think about committing yourself. Y'all guys not too young to do it either. If you living, can't do that for me. Do like that. Now let out. Just ease it out. That's called breathing. That means you can die. I just want to make sure y'all can breathe. Everybody can breathe, can die. Okay? That life belongs to somebody. You let it out. You took it in because he allowed it. He let it out. There's a lot of people, they let it out. He won't let them get it again. So all that's in his hands. So what do? Can we escape death? No. It's imminent. We all got to go that way. We ain't got to die or we got to burn forever. That's what we can avoid. So we make choices, we make commitments. As kids, I'm not trying to make you overly commit yourself to something, but you need to start considering some things. And as you guys get older, little by little, some of you will wing off and you'll get your own way. You'll start to see another way, you'll start to see things. Some of you, a few of you, will hold to what you've been taught. You make some mistakes, and it'll happen, but you can recover if you got a mind and you want to make sure you get this right, because you don't want to die and burn forever. You got it? I ain't just talking, I'm talking to them too. A lot of them have wasted a lot of time. They're not going to change. They're just not. They've been doing the same thing. They don't see salvation as something they can actually get, obtainable. Everybody gonna get it but them. That is because these are choices that they will make. It ain't something he determined. These are choices that you'll make. Because you'll let your own life embark and take so much out of you, and you so overly committed, it's too much you just can't stop and you don't want to give up, that you won't consider. You'll give it up anyway. He'll stop you. He ain't got to kill you to stop you. He can paralyze you from the neck down. He can put you on a coma. It's too many different, the man got too many different things in his repertoire, in his tool chest that he can open, he can use against you. He can just change your mind. When I'm talking about change your mind, when you get up in the morning, you're going to have a harder time getting dressed. Because you're going to put your pants, your shirt on, you're going to brush your teeth, and you're going to wash it and comb your hair. But that shoe is going to fit real. It's going to be hard to get your shoe on your ear. And the more they keep telling you it's your ear, you're going to think they the one that's the nut. You're going to be the nut. Because Mr. Yahuwah see fit, and he regulated all. It's important for everybody here to consider your life ain't your own, and ain't no guarantees. We got to make sure we get it right today. When that man see fit and he cut you off, can't nobody make him come back. Ali told him when he found his two Benim, his son, and they had transgressed against Yahuwah and his ordinance, he told him when one man commit qatar against another one, he said it's shafit. So they can mashpah, they can judge it. He said, but when you commit qatar against Elohim, he said nobody can step in for you. We had nobody that can entreat for us. Y'all hear me? So it's important to make sure we recognize that while we had this opportunity, he has set a mediator, somebody who can help settle a call between two parties. That's who Yahushua was. He was our mediator. Elohim, us. Contrary, him always right. Got it? Somebody had to come in and be that mutual binding part to say, we need to fix this. We need to fix this. We get to get some commonality between us that we can get an agreement that, well, this man don't just kill us all. You guys are the future of the way of y'all, and our other young people out there too. It ain't just y'all, but I'm just looking at y'all. It's important for all you guys to consider yourself in your youth. Y'all guys just young enough before you get too old and get too settled. Can't nobody do nothing with you. If I found an oak tree, y'all see that? How it coming up? This tree been here for 200 years. How am I straighten it out? Huh? Y'all see it? Y'all come on look at this 200-year tree. You see it? How am I straighten that out? So what I'm going to have to do like Yahushua told me, I'm going to have to lay the axe to the root. I can't do nothing with it. It's been going that way too long. I don't care what I do, I can't repair it. You guys ain't in that situation yet. Some of these people, and watching in, that's where they at. Simply because they don't want to change. It don't make no sense. I've been doing it this way. This how I always been. And that's the stuff we got to change. All of got stuff we can say we always been. You can't always keep doing that. Everything we got about change, about breaking them cycles. Them cycles will hold us back. Before you know it, this will be you. You ain't going to go no further. You ain't going to do no extra. You ain't going to really try to make sure you get it right. You're going to do enough. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to hear preacher mouth. You think preacher the person you got a problem with? Preacher's on here. You got to remember this. I'm catching all your follies and your foolishness. You know I ain't smarter than him, right? What you think he's saying? I watch y'all people. I watch how y'all do stuff. The average y'all just get over people. That's just being honest. I watch y'all. You'll do whatever you got to do to just stay out of the crosshairs of it. Make sure you don't cross me. I'm not your problem. The person that y'all anger is Mr. Yahuwah. Because I watch y'all and I see how you always try to get. Now I watch people. You can pick up the get over. You can see the sneak. You can see the hide. And you can see the conniving in y'all. And you see it and they try to figure, how that man figure that? I see you. It's too easy. Y'all so easy to see you. I know the man see you. And you'll warn you and tell you over and over. It's like, they don't get it. I don't know why they think it's me. I'm not the person you're trying to get by. It's him. And you ain't smart enough to do it because you can't get past me. At some point, you got to stop looking at how to get over and trying to get by and trying to skate and try to just stay out of crosshairs. Why don't you just live right? Ain't nobody crosshairs I'm trying to worry about crossing or staying out of. What I'm doing one time, I do 2 times. I ain't living no secret where I got to try to hide it. I don't have the time. It's too much energy wasted. Either you can go all the way or don't do nothing at all. That's the way we got to be. Why y'all coming on? Y'all are at a time now where you start to shape yourself. You start shaping yourself from other people's bad decisions not to follow. Other people's bad ideas, you learn not to think like them. So you start to shape and set yourself in a certain way that as you growing, you try to mature to be young men and young women. Productive. The problem I got here, I got people living 20-something, 30-something, 40-something, 50-something years, 60 years, long. It is like some of the stuff be so piss poor retarded. Do y'all understand how much I value being a man? There's nothing like being a man. A man of respect, a man of distinction, a man people look to, a man people can pattern themselves after. That is something critical that we don't have a lot of. We have piss poor examples of people who just try to get by. You can't live your whole life just getting by. We gotta set people so people can see this is what you follow. How many do your hand? Let me see your hand. Can I see your hand? Do this. Take your finger and trace your hand. Trace it. How many of y'all trace something different? How many of y'all missed a finger? How many of y'all traced it just like it was? Because it was there. Do this. Don't put up the hand you used to trace. Just the finger. Just the finger you use. Don't put the hand up. Now trace your hand again with that finger. Without the hand. Trace it. How many of y'all got exactly like you, huh? I don't know if I did 6 fingers. This is the problem you got when you don't have a pattern. You're going to be off. That's why I get angry with my brothers. Try it again. Trace your hand again. Let's trace our hand. Let's do it again. Trace each finger. Make sure you got it. Look, you see it? How many of y'all got a problem tracing that? How many of y'all go backward? Then trace it back the other way. Oh, that's real hard, ain't it? Look at that. You see how you getting off? How many of y'all tracing extra fingers? All right, let's put that hand down. Let's trace again without the hand. Take the hand down. Move the hand by the auto. Let's trace. Hold on, that's the thumb. How many of y'all agree that you traced your hand exact? Why? You had nothing to follow. That's what happened when we ain't got no men. You ain't got nothing to follow. I made no excuse for being no man. Ain't too much on me. It ain't too much driving me. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm a man. He set the pattern and the precedent for a man. These young guys, these young ladies have to see men and women. Otherwise, we're going to lose them because there's nothing to follow. That's why I get pissed. Now y'all know some of the secrets of my heart. So you want to know why preachers get pissed? I want you to trace your hand first, then drop your hand and trace it again. That's how hard it is to get it right when we ain't got nothing to follow. Good? That's two.